good enough. I mean, Timber's meant to be a lane winner. It's literally like his only thing that he does. I think, yeah, Drow should be completely fine until level 6 on Brood. Like, they're going to get farm. I don't know about the Ember Tusk matchup.
OG's lineup is basically, they need to play the OG style of we just win fights that we shouldn't be winning, and then they're going to like crush the game. That's kind of their mindset right now. Like, they're not going to be OP.
It's dire because you make stacks easier, you farm camps easier.
So BZM, some words there as we see potentially first blood coming in with Fairy Fire, but a slight coming through from BZM to get that first blood, taking out 9. So first blood and on the board first again here for OG, which is something we saw in the first game. And you know, OG did well. They had a tri lane. They were laning what seemed to be all right, but gave too much space over, and they might be able to get Saksa too. 33 coming over, Slight again. One more right click needed to get the kill, and it will be Taiga on this Elder Titan to get the kill into Saksa as 33 claims the life of Misha. So it ends up, at least in that sense, being a trade with those 2 kills. But he ended up really putting up a big fight towards the end of that game, and he was doing really well on that Rubik. As Snake King again hit with Bushwhack, Taiga in Acorn shot, and they need 2 more right clicks as Taiga gets the finishing blow, takes out Snake King. 3-1 for OG, and a little bit of repeated history here for OG as they continue to get kills in this.
Like, when it comes down to Drow Ranger against the Ursa matchup, oh, mid lane.
Yeah, they've got 9 and 33 here. This is an interesting move from Tundra, but it looks like it's going to work out. Snowball from 9. He'll get the kill. They take out BZM, and
oh my god, you definitely
I wasn't expecting that.
You don't expect this to happen because
top lane 33 is up here, but they didn't make the rotation. They have DM making the swap with Yuragi. So Yuragi's now back towards bottom, and Skitter, he's got a, I wonder what he's going to do there. Is Sleight of Fist Searing Chains, and BZM now with a kill.
That's a solo kill. Taiga was there to make sure with 2 points in Natural Spirit, but kind of uncorrect.
He's sitting at 27 CS to the 33 and 3 of BZM as bottom lane Bushwhack, as well as a silence with Taiga making the rotation. The tri lane joins up again, and Saksa's going to fall to Yuragi. It is, again, this tri lane just abusing Tundra, and the question I guess I have from
both supports also want to take
DM.
a fight. Like,
top lane in some trouble. Snake King, he's kind of stunned up for the moment. Just one more right click needed. DM on the run now, and maybe they'll look for the sleep, but they get Snake King with the final blow on DM. Just barely as 9 shard Snowball to farm up a little bit over mid.
33, keeping back.
Get that kill, get some gold for the team, and be on your merry way. Misha back up here again, so the 3 heroes combine once more, and it seems to just be always a kill for them, as Yuragi's got himself another one, and this is pretty much a copy-paste start for Yuragi in the laning phase to game.
They want to kill Skitter. He's still level 5, no points in Enrage. If they decide to dive, Skitter's definitely dead here.
Remnant over, Bushwhack lands, and now certainly another one for Yuragi on the killing spree. And Tundra, they need to find a way out of this chokehold top, because right now...
Rotating, they want to secure a rune. It's going to be top, Arcane Rune for Ember Spirit. Most likely Saksa. So he's going to drop
chains and a Bushwhack pull in. Misha's got the kill there as he's 1-1 in 6, involved in 7 of the 8 already. So 8 minutes into the game, OG with 1 kick. Searing Chains, Taiga, stomp, sweep, and a TP from Snake King with the Frostbite out on a Taiga. 9 will right click away, but there's a lot of damage going on to Snake King, and they'll get the kill there onto the Crystal Maiden. They end up trading Taiga. BZM will retreat, throw a Remnant down, TP back to base, go back to full health, full mana.
The good amount of farm on all of their heroes. The one hero that is kind of in the middle of the pack, but is known to be a lane dominator, is this Timbersaw, because he did swap multiple times. He's gonna get it.
Right on the end of that TP. Ooh, little broom handle there too. I'm always impressed by 33's. Impressed by 33. Period. Meanwhile, silence on a 9, and 9 is well, gonna get the snowball off. This might just extend the inevitable, and that is his death. BZM getting credit for that one. Saksa running away from BZM as well, as there is a Brood over and nearby, but nothing 33 could do. So
she takes the tier 1 tower on the bottom to TP and maybe the join, or she wants to dominate the bottom part of the map. But 33, he understands that he needs to help his team out.
Walrus Punch, Bedlam right on top of Misha. And that is that single target damage that comes in from the Bedlam. I remember back when Dark Will was just released, that damage was absolutely insane on a solo target. I believe it was like 900. And they're still looking to get a return here on Saksa. Slight again from BZM. So a dominating spree for the Ember.
He was thinking about TPing out, but the good stun coming out from Taiga.
And the snowball back towards the tower, so mainly just survivability there as the Invis rune will be bottled up, immediately activated. Side of his Searing Chains on a Snake King. The rundown is there. BZM now mega kill streak. He is just stacking up the kills. And on the run is Misha. Bushwhack lands, Bedlam, but it is a save nonetheless on this Timber.
They needed like 2-3 extra hits coming up from Ursa. This Vanguard build on DM, keeping him alive.
Walrus Punch, and looking for the sleep, but that's not going to happen. 9, he'll get credit for that one, as there's a little bit of help there again from the Dark Willow.
Is more of a utility hero than the damage dealing hero. So going into Deso as a
They're
first
gonna go over,
good
Snowball,
silence.
and the silence comes out, so this is trouble for 9. 9 trying to stay alive as Snake King goes into the ult. They get the kill on Amisha, they'll look over, Skinner goes on, or Yuragi. Down goes 9, BZM with the slight to get that kill, and now Yuragi falls to Saksa. They finish off Saksa again as BZM with a double kill, Slight over to the side, and, well, it's a trade 2 for 2. Losing 9, losing Yuragi. Sleep coming through, but now Yuragi over and looking for Saksa. Thinking about Terrorize to throw at these heroes as the Earth Splitter
Another
comes in
slide.
from Taiga. A slight move forward from BZM, and they are going to get the kill on the Snake King. Now they'll look over the rest. Snowball hits out of Taiga, the Walrus Punch to get the kill. Saksa, he's got credit for that as 9 falls to BZM. BZM's been able to take advantage of these low heroes and using these slights to get a couple of these kills in fights again and again and again.
You need to risk it. Counter smoke from OG, running inside the enemy base. If they get the stun off, if they get the bushwhack.
Son of his Searing Chains and going after this Dark Willow, and dies in the Shadow Realm, so
Taiga pinging Roche immediately. 33 scouts things out with 2 spiders. There is no buyback on Dark Willow.
smoke right off that for both teams. So Skitter's got that Blink Dagger. He's going to be trying to jump in, but they're working with an
they
Aegis
found
on the side of
Taiga.
OG. They'll find themselves Taiga, and it's 3 shots to death. They're going to look for more, though. Bramble Maze, Walrus Punch coming in. Yuragi needs to be careful. The Hurricane Pike push away, and the Bedlam damage right on top of this Drow to take out the Aegis. DM's going to be up on
they're
the
in a
high
bad
ground,
spot
and now
right
Misha
now.
with the Sharpshooter. Well, 33's right on top of him. The Terrorize hits both these heroes with a freezing field drop by Snake King. They get the kill on Yuragi. They're going to look over at DM, and they finish off Misha. 3 heroes dead on the side of OG as they're still trying to run on the rest. DM over in the mid lane. That's going
Lotus
to
Orb.
reflect with the Lotus Orb, so the Snowball going back towards 9, almost getting the damage to get the kill, but Skitter's going to be the finisher on DM, so they lose 4. Tundra, they don't lose anything, and that is a perfect fright for the outliers, and that's Misha at the moment. So Curse Crown, Yuragi, ooh, Bedlam, solo target.
Already
He's going to
Pike
be
used.
right on top of this Drow, and Misha with a Bushwhack, which lines him up for the Sharpshooter. Saksa ends up going in a little bit too far, and they get the kill on the Dark Willow. So they save the Drow, they get themselves 1, and it's off the back of Misha landing a couple of spells.
It was a good try from Dark Willow there. Potentially a solo kill. Definitely worth it. Tundra's getting so much out of the map.
Walrus Punch. Oh gosh, Misha.
Starting to get some Deso charges.
Yeah, that was a 1,000 damage Walrus Punch. And while that's going on, Taiga mid drops the Skitter. They're going to try and maybe have DM go in, but he doesn't have anything really around him to be confident just yet. Finally, the team's coming over, but by this point, 33, he's back in the high ground. Skitter, I think, is in a good enough spot where he can defend what OG bring his way. But if they do it the right way, maybe things work out. Side of his Searing Chains with BKB popped by BZM. They go up for 33, but Skitter's on the back lines, getting the Bastions on it. Yuragi in some trouble with the Hurricane Pike. He'll get onto the low ground. They take out this Broodmother. They'll look over at this Ursa. Ursa with the BKB. They get the kill on Yuragi. Saksa, he's on the back lines with the Bedlam, looking for the Terrorize. He'll throw it over onto the Timbersaw. They get a Remnant over to kill off Snake King, but they lose DM.
Not your best effort.
Saksa is just doing amazing things with this Dark Willow.
He has his number, and most importantly, Ursa doesn't die there. This first Roshan,
Ooh, 9.
hold that thought.
Yeah, Sharpshooter, good snowball. but Remnant laid on top. Snowball goes the other way. Sleight of Fist again, and they'll get the kill on a 9. So they are still getting some things out of this, but is it enough?
7K gold lead for Tundra.
On top, nowhere for him to go. And Yuragi can't output the damage, and DM's going to try to move in, but the Terrorize, like, there's just so many great things happening for Tundra. Is now another great thing that's going on for them is Skitter getting a kill on a DM. They look over with the Remnant, side of his Searing Chains. That locks up 2. Remnant once again with the BKB being popped by BZM. Earth Splitter's off the mark, and here come Tundra turning this one around. Blink forward with the right clicks on a Tiger as well as BZM, but they're going to hold off for now. They've got the Hex.
Is you one-shot the creep waves. 2 abilities, you push out the waves, you have Roach taking potential, BKB piercing ability, you even have Quiver. Ooh, this is some big damage.
There it is, Saksa dropping. This is what Yuragi hopes to do in these fights, but has been struggling to get off. Low ground with that Timber Chain. Got the Bushwhack coming in as well as the Sharpshooter. Nine's in some trouble.
He's rooted.
That lands out of BZM, so he's feared up. They might be able to get the control off this. The Walrus Punch, the bashes from Skitter on a BZM. They get the trade, and they'll end up losing DM on top of that. So OG, it looked good for a moment until the Terrorize came out and Saksa showed himself.
This is the power.
And then a Remnant back onto the low ground, but they've got the Hex coming out from 33.
Aeon Disc is available. Needs to unlock
33 unlocks the Aeon Disc just in time, but the Remnant forward. They're still trying to get the kill here onto the Brood, but here comes Skitter. So the Sharpshooter comes through. BZM's going to get the kill on a 33. Walrus Punch on a DN. They look for the Terrorize. This time it's going to land only on a Yuragi, but that's enough.
It's the same
for them, at least in the moment.
They got the Aegis. They got the Shard. This is what they came for. OG. Taking out the outpost, they would definitely want to take a fight. 30 seconds with no Brood Mother.
Misha knocked out. The grand punch from 9.
Another double damage, just spawn bottom.
Ruining the game. I'm convinced.
Saksa scouted it out with the courier.
That's definitely going to be like 9 or 10. And oh boy, Skitter getting the kill on a BZM with the help from 9.
And hits level 25 on Ursa. 3 overpowered attacks.
Double damage with this Walrus Punch. Any of these supports are just going to get knocked out immediately. Bramble Maze goes down. Thinking about the Terrorize for a second. They've got the Yules. That's up into the air. They'll look for the Terrorize. It's not going to land, but they've got the Walrus Punch to get the kill on Misha. They'll take out this Hoodwink with 1 punch again.
Misha can't catch a break. In the previous game, they know. I mean, they use the scan.
Blink Abyssal. The right clicks from Yuragi doing nothing. This bear feels fine. As Skitter goes in with BKB, BZM's also popped his own. They get the kill on the Titan. They'll take out the other Titan immediately. He's going to buy back, but here comes 33. He's got the Hex. It's through into Yuragi. BZM trying to run. They get the Sharpshooter with the right clicks from Yuragi, but still not enough.
Skitter thinking about going in.
They don't have the damage at all. They go over onto DM. They get the kill. Skitter with another one. Here comes
That's
the
a big ATLT.
But is it enough? Not really. BKB snowballing in, Saksa with the Cursed Crown, but away they go, and 4 staff back, so Yuragi able to get back into safety. Need to be careful. Walrus Punch and 1 right click. Misha, you cannot step out that far. 9 with the Walrus Punch certainly has the damage to kill off both supports, and the 4 staff again, a saving for 45 seconds. The 4 staff away. The Terrorize not going to land. The Bushwhack locks up Skitter for a second, and Yuragi's going to make it all the way back to the base, or will it?
33 refreshes.
Here, there's the refresher. They're going to go in for this. They'll get the kill to Yuragi. They'll take out the Drow. 90 seconds, though. Buyback. BZM's going to pop the BKB to get away. And Tundra, well, they finally get their hands around Yuragi. Get the kill.
Go in. Punch.
Walrus Punch all the way through with the Frostbite onto BZM. There is Skitter nearby as well. BZM
punch again.
The snowball. They've got the Walrus Punch one more time. They get the kill on a BZM, and no buyback there either.
He's level 25. 12% chance on Walrus Punch with the attack speed coming up from the Moon Shard. More than enough. And as you said, no buyback on Ember Spirit. Needs 400 gold for it. And now it's time for Tundra to siege.
And so the siege is going to be way easier. It certainly gets easier even more when you've got the 1-punch knockout power of 9.
Just from your own base, from the safety, and they're going to go. And you look at 33.
And no real fear, honestly, and there shouldn't be. They'll go for the racks. The Sharpshooter's out. The Walrus Punch again. 1 punch, 1 KO. 9. He's going to be dominating. They're going to go to the snowball all the way over with the shark. Knockout power, 12%, and keeps just uppercutting them. They'll take out Yuragi, they'll call GG, and it's a 2-0 for the reigning TI champs of Tundra as they take out OG.